So hello friends, I am Dr. Kuldeep Mohadikar presenting in this video the analysis, you can say interpretation of the story Quality by John Galsworthy. John Galsworthy was an English novelist and playwright. Born in a wealthy family, Galsworthy trained to be a lawyer but ended up running his father's shipping business as well as writing novels and plays under a pseudonym. His notable works include novel series The Forsyte Saga 1906 to 1921 and its sequels A Modern Comedy and End of the Chapter. His writing was characterized by a keen understanding of working of upper class British society as well as a recognition of how they couldn't keep up with the changing times. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1932. Quality appeared in The Inn of Tranquility, a collection of prose published in 1912. This is a poignant, beautifully crafted story about small businesses in the time of large automated firms, about quality versus quantity, and about dedication to one's craft. Told simply but with a great deal of care, it gives us a glimpse into the lives of craftsmen and their slowly eroding way of life. Miss Jessler, an old man who worked as a bootmaker, had a very kind character. He lived with his elder brother who looked like him, but his elder brother was paler than him. They lived in two range tenements but let into one in the West End, the part of central London where there are many theatres and many large expensive shops and hotels. But among the expensive shops, their shop was the simpler one. They did not give any sign upon its surface. There was just a board and their German names were written on it, Jessler Brothers. Mr. Jessler only made what was ordered by the customers. The writer John Galsworthy knew him since he was very young because his father used to order boots to him. John usually ordered his boots to him too, and he always thought that the boots were strange but extremely good. So that's why he admired the maker. One day when he was in Mr. Jessler's shop, he asked shyly to him whether it was greatly hard to make the boots or not. He asked it because he was too curious. Then Mr. Jessler showed little respect in a humorous but unkind way and answered, "It is an art." Means he was Russian and its pronunciation was "it is an art," means it is an art. The pronunciation is like this, but he pronounces it "it is an art." He was a German, that's why his English was still contaminated with German. One morning, John came to that simple shop. "How do you do, Mr. Jessler? Could you make a pair of Russia leather boots?" He said. Then without a single word, Mr. Jessler left, but soon he came back with holding a piece of gold brown leather on his hand. Then he stated, "What a beautiful bees," because as he was German, so he was pronouncing like this, "What a beautiful bees." And he continues, means it is actually pronounced as "what a beautiful piece," but instead of that he was pronouncing "what a beautiful bees." And he continued, "When do you want them?" So this was his pronunciation. When do you want them means when do you want them. This is a real pronunciation. But as he was German, his English was also Germanized. John replied, "Oh, as soon as you conveniently can." Mr. Jessler was very disciplined. Once he heard the request from his customers, he would finish the boots as soon as he could. He would make the boots with the authentic materials. It means that he wanted to give priority to the quality of the boots he made. He did not care how much the price of materials. If the customers felt satisfied with his made, he would be satisfied too. That's why I stated in the first line of paragraph 1 that he had a very rare character. After about 1 year, John was abroad and he came back to London and visited Mr. Jessler's shop. He would like to order goods again. Mr. Gessler told him that his elder brother was dead, so he lived alone there. A week passed. John wanted to come there to tell him how great the new goods fitted. But when he arrived there, Mr. Gessler's name was gone. Then he went in till he found out that the shop was totally changed. Suddenly, an Englishman appeared there, and it made John confused. John was confused after seeing this Englishman there. Then he asked that Englishman whether Mr. Gessler was in or not. No, sir, but we can attend to anything with pleasure. We have taken the shop over. You have seen our name, no doubt, next door. We make for some very good people, answered the Englishman. Then he told John that Mr. Gessler was dead because of starvation. He saw Mr. Gessler was sitting over his boots day and night. That old man never gave himself to eat. Besides, he never advertised his shop. That's why he lost everybody. John was very shocked. Then he left with hiding his sadness. So on this note, I have ended telling you the short version of Quality written by John Galsworthy. So if you see the characters, if you see the if we talk about the Gessler brothers, Mr. Gessler is the central character of the story. He is the protagonist of the story. He stands for high degree of passion in his art of shoemaking. Both the brothers died due to financial loss in the business. The narrator means speaker. Narrator is very loyal customer and fan of Mr. Gessler's shoemaking. There is a deep bonding between Mr. Gessler, younger brother of the Gessler brothers, and the narrator. The story discloses before the readers through the narrator's action in the story. Means whatever action narrator takes, so the story discloses in that way. Then there is an Englishman who took over Mr. Gessler's shop, who told the narrator about Mr. Gessler's struggle and his failure due to lack of advertisement. Ultimately, his death due to starvation. So we have seen that these were the characters of this Galsworthy's story, Quality. Themes, as far as themes is concerned, that there is a commitment to one's work. That can be said a theme of this story. Every worker is an artist if he loves his work and immersed in it. This is the theme of the story. Competition between small businesses and big firms. This is also shown. The competition between small and big firms. The tragedy of Gessler brothers signified that human values are threatened by material gain. Means people have become materialistic and they don't need quality, and they just prefer materialistic things and superficial things. And the people like Gessler brothers die due to starvation, because people who are materialistic don't need such quality persons in their life. So this is also a theme of the story, Quality. A language is very easy. It is used in the story very simple, though not colloquial. One of the important aspects is the use of native accents. The speech of Mr. Gessler, he uses his own native accent there. Means he is a German and Germanized English he speaks. Because he comes from Germany, therefore his mother tongue, you can say, and the acquired language is English, and his mother tongue is German. When Mr. Gessler speaks, PTK sounds like BDG. Means PTK, particular these three letter, you can say, they are sounding like BDG. You go through the text, you will understand what I want to say, what exactly I want to tell you. So on this note, I end here the presentation of story Quality by John Galsworthy. So students, please share, like, subscribe my channel and listen carefully each and every word which I have expressed in this video. Thanks.